regret returning Buhari to lead Nigeria, Borno man cries out. This stance was made known by a university don and Borno indigene, Dr. Musa Usman, on Facebook. This outcry was as a result of the feeling about Borno citizens that President Buhari has failed in his duty to protect them. After the persistent insurgent attacks which have ravaged Borno state of late, Borno man has cried out that Borno state generally regrets returning Buhari to power. In his post, he said, "It pains every Nigerian that a government that promised to secure the nation has failed to do so. There are so many questions begging for answers as regards this insurgency. The Maiduguri-Damaturu highway is not a meandering slope with sharp turns. It is a straight road with open spaces. At this time of the year, the area lacks any iota of vegetation. The road is not on the path of a thick forest, and the road, if I'm not wrong, is less than 2 hours drive. The buck stops on the table of the government. We deeply regret returning this government to power. As it stands now, as it has always been, we will lick our wounds, tend to our injured and bury our dead. But God is watching. All those with hands in this calamity will pay for their sins. All those whose irresponsibility keeps this circle of violence going will equally answer for their inactions," he lamented. He continued, "If the federal government cannot secure this little stretch of the road, then we are in a big quagmire. It is sad that security forces cannot comb the areas around the road for the insurgents. Despite huge resources, the military cannot develop a mechanism to check the antics of the insurgents. What pains us the most is the fact that nobody is going to be held responsible, and the situation is the same across the country. Killings everywhere. If there's a conspiracy to thwart the gains of the Buhari government, as some diehards will say, what is the government doing to unravel the conspiracy? The buck stops on the table of the government. We deeply regret returning this government to power. As it stands now, and as it's always been, we will lick our wounds, tend to our injured, and bury our dead. But God is watching. All those with hands in this calamity will pay for their sins. All those irresponsibility keeps this circle of violence going will equally answer for their inactions." Recall that President Buhari visited Maiduguri for a sympathy visit after the Ono attacks, which left over 30 dead and millions of naira worth of properties destroyed by insurgents. During the said visit, there were chants of displeasure by these Borno indigenes against President Buhari, and hours after he left, the deadly terrorists struck in the outskirts of Maiduguri, Borno State. I think across the globe now, apart from the country, because recently I did a video of a man too. He's a doctor, hardcore. They called him hardcore supporter of the president. He said he's tired. There's another person in Nigeria too who said he's tired of defending this president, and the president has turned around again to say, "Oh, it is Bono people who are really cooperating with these people who are committing this havoc, these Boko people." And he turned around and to blame them, because the reason being that when he came, they did not welcome him well. They had to state the obvious, but the government is telling us, oh, it is politicians that paid them. And people are asking, were there no politicians in that state when they used to come and chant his praises anytime he visited them? Were there no politicians? So why now? They believe, or they expected the people to continue to clap for them because that is what they believe in. They will slap a child, they will not want, or they beat a child, they will not want that child to cry. Is it possible that you beat somebody, you don't want the person to cry? The person should just be telling you, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That is the rave of the moment as far as Africa is concerned. Or let me just say Nigeria, because I can't be speaking for other African countries, because I don't know their culture, and I don't know what they really do. But at least I can speak for Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. So they want all this kind of a thing. Just be praising them. Don't question them. They believe that they know. It's not possible. If you are doing things that will gladden people's hearts, why would they not praise you? They will be happy even by default. By default, if you do something for somebody, if somebody is happy with what you have done for him or her, by default, the person will not be able to contain the joy. The person will not be able to contain the praises. It will start flowing. The person will just start praising you. But it's, in a situation whereby things are not going on well, you are beating the person and you expect the person to not to cry. It's not going to be possible. It's not going to be possible, because when people are really suffering, nobody needs to tell them that this thing, what they are going through is not the best. So that is just what the government wants, so that they will continue to do all manner of things. Just like this man said, and we have heard it before, money that have been, allocated for this cause. Where is the money? They will ask Obasanjo, where is the light? Where is the money? Now, where is the security you promised? Where is the money? Every day, day in, day out. You can imagine the kind of statement a whole chief of army staff coming out to tell us that, he knows those who are behind all of these things. That if he tells Nigerians will be shocked. What kind of statement is that? And Nigerians are not coming out in their numbers to ask this man pertinent questions. And he said those who are calling for his resignation are just wasting his time, because the president himself knows the issues on ground. And that's it. They know what they are doing. And just like the man is saying, this doctor, Dr. Usman in Borno State, he said they are regretting bringing back this man. They were chanting 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4 plus 4. Even the second 4 was not supposed to have come into play, but they adamantly went into it because of, I don't just understand. Because in the first, like Wale Soyinka said, that the first tenure of this administration never warranted them. What they didn't give them the opportunity to even come back for the second time. No, some people will come and tell you, oh, yes, it was rigged. They did a manner of things. But some people still supported it. Because you can't build something on nothing. There must be something that you'll build something on. Because they built on, even if at all, let's assume that, it was rigged. They built on something, because you cannot build on nothing. So, because I saw a lot of people who were still chanting, you could see them yourself in your areas, in your localities, chanting 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4. Everybody was just like, with this condition, you think these people will do better? What are you waiting for? We have suffered enough to have known, even if somebody is going to do very well in his first second year, you would have known. For the benefit of at least the third year, you would have known before the person will be finishing the 4th year. So you know that the second time is not going to be easy. But a lot of people fell for it. The vice president was going. Why is it that he was going up and down, sharing 10,000 naira? Tell me, those who have collected 10,000 naira and those who were defending it. Oh, if 10,000 naira is not okay for you, 10,000 naira is something for some people. 10,000 naira, and it was a vote buying. If it was shared every other day or every other season, it would have been a different thing. It was so intense during election time. So why is it that they are not sharing it now? The money has finished. Why are they not sharing the money now? The question is that why is the vice president not going around sharing the 10,000 naira now? If not because of vote buying. And a lot of people fell for it. And the usual thing, they will share all manner of souvenirs, peanut souvenirs, or everybody say kuli kuli and gari, kuli kuli or dankwa. All those ones, those are the things they share. In the other side of the country, they will share 2 bags of two cups of rice. Some that have stepped up. The politicians that have stepped up. They will share Ankara. They will share what have you? 2,000 naira, 1,500, 5,000, 10,000, depending. You can imagine. Have they not collected all those ones now? See where we are now. Life is more important. Those who are alive will be able to plan for tomorrow. When there is life, there is hope. Now, people are not getting the life because it is only somebody who is alive that will talk about, oh, yes, I'm hoping that the economy will be better. Somebody who is not alive will not be thinking about that one now. It's gone, it's gone. That's the end of the whole thing. So the life is even more critical. It's more critical. And we have been saying it. The root cause of this, the problem of this that is causing all this insecurity must be dealt with. Not to be solved halfway. It's not even solved halfway. But the question is that the money that they've been spending since they came in, where is the money what have we gained? The security is not there. The question I always ask, because because those were the things that they were doing. We are not making it up. Everybody, unless you are not in this country, no one is making it up. They will talk about, oh, ease of doing business. Who in his right senses will come to this country for business? For what? To bring your money to this kind of environment. This environment. Okay, if you have been going around to negotiate with other foreign investors, why have they not come? Why have they not come? So it's a good thing that these people are coming out, because they were covering a lot of things, but they cannot cover anymore. They can't cover their people anymore. They can't cover their leaders anymore. Those who are speaking, they feel that, oh, because of a one thing. But you are the ones bearing the brunt the more. So if you don't speak now, good and fine. Now the man is saying, generally the Bono people are regretting. Some people will come and tell you, oh, don't speak on our behalf. Don't speak on our behalf. Continue to say don't speak that they should not speak on your behalf. At least we heard the message so loud when he visited. So guys, that is just my opinion concerning what Dr. Usman has said, that they regret returning Buhari to power. And they all know now that the problem they are facing over there is all over the country. It's happening all over the country. They will tell you, oh, politicians have done this. If you know the politicians who are committing all these atrocities, why are you not dealing with them? Just like he said, that they would come and say, oh, the good work that the president has done. Some people are trying to thwart it. Why can then go for them and expose them? Just like the chief of army staff said, Burutai, you know them, go for them. Why are you telling us? It shows that you are incompetent. Come and be telling us, so that Nigerians will do what? So even if you tell us and we are surprised, then what happens at the end of the day? So guys, let us hear your own take concerning this. A lot of people will not be surprised, because majority of you have said it times without number that this is not the right way to go, but they will not listen. They will not listen. And someone is saying, trying to correct the man, that, sir, sorry, sir, you didn't return him. Rather, INEC and the security agent did. Just like I said, you can't build something on nothing. There must something that will be on ground that you build on. Some of them, you saw them now, you could see them now. Some of them see gave them the opportunity to rig, if at all that they did. Some of them see gave them the opportunity. I understand those who are saying, oh, INEC did. Of course, they didn't build anything. They didn't build anything on nothing. Something was built on something. So that's just it. Someone says, Bono man alleged regret for bringing Buhari back to power. First, it is not Bono's that returned him to power. Second, you are the greatest beneficiary of his regime. Remember 6 years back, above all, since the amalgamation of Nigeria, no regime patronized Bono as that of Buhari. I believe you are not representing any interest down there, but parochialism. Someone says, next level, enjoy it. So guys, let's hear your own take concerning this. Thank you very much for always being there. Please like, share, and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.